scoring opponents by 10 points per 100 with that trio and Porter Jr. The rejection and the finish. What a highlight from MPJ.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Well, this defense for the Giants, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd and 5. You talk about this Giant defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
To throw is Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards and a giant first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Got a man that's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Jameson Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Takes it inside the 30. Give him a gain of 38. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big time play for him. And a short little pass.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Raiders at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. Here's third and a few inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches.
Third and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they lose.
Touchdown! Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Last time around, they could repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just Giants. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
We had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what was fun to me was hearing him say, I like what we did, but we need more pressure on the quarterback this week. What he wouldn't tell us, though, was how he's going to create it. Is it going to be just the front four? Is it going to be three? Is he going to bring linebacker, secondary? This will be fun to check out.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Second down, Murray sets to throw. Throw out left, caught by Mayer. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Murray now to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
And there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Once again, it's Jacobs. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd and 4. Murray going to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. This one from 48 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to run then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw here. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
10-7 our score after one, right here on EA Sports. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for doing something in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Murray. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
I like it's been as negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Carlson able to put this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick... Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way. Saquon Barkley. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Gano the extra point, and with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. They'll roll him out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Now 2nd and 3. Jacobs going to try the middle. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and 2. On the give, this is their fullback. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And just breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Down the sideline he goes. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Work in the middle of the field. He's got it made complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Remaining in this first half of football. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Jacobs. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Murray now, 3rd and goal. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take over at at their own 11-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh my God, bumps.
Picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down. They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. And somehow.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open big holes and gain nice yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson on for the PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll look downfield for Waller. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis operating gun, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They go play action here on first down. He's got this to Williams, complete. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 44 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Barkley trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from the 1. Barkley again. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will put them on top here in the third. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. Spotted on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And he missed it. It's no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
A first down carry for Barkley. He can't get him down. Pushing tacklers aside. And he's got this down to the 35. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. Oh, look at the juke. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 159 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. Third down and 6 to go. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Gano's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
To throw, it's Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Play fake, Murray. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Murray now on first down. Steps away. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
From the gun, Murray. Same target. It's Jacobs again. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Big play.
Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to get the football back at their own 17. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley.
There's
From the
no
secondary
Rams
to make the tackle,
Washington.
Jalen Ramsey. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion right, that's Hyatt. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And this will be a Giants first down as good running gets him to about the 44. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt, 56 yards. And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
There's only 2. I'll trust man. I'll man
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. And they tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. They still have some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now Murray. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now Murray's got to have this one. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. give to Barkley out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Brings up second and 5.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. He connected on his first, this from 41. Second half, Charles, a little bit deep.
Rough. Let's go.
They're off today for Jamie Gillen. 2 punts, a net of 6 yards for the returns that Cubby said. You never know where that opportunity to come and take the game over is going to happen. And right now, Britton Covey has done a great job of fielding these punts. That first one is Jamie Gillen, and he's got a good play when he's healthy. And that was a short kick, came up and did a great job fielding. Now we're very aggressive on that last one. So the drive set up at the 48-yard line.
Good. Good one. Not the worst. Sometimes.
This offensive line, you got DeAndre Swift going one way, you freeze everybody. Now here you go. Jordan Mailata, great job coming and kicking Isaiah Simmons out. For season high 82 yards Monday night in Seattle, so the passing game wasn't good for him, but he's continued to run it more and more.
All these are problems. So many years ago.
Questions about how do you handle, of course, the contract now, how do you handle the investment? They've continued to lean on him running the ball. On 1st and 10 here, let's see fly too tall for Smith. That's always going to be the question, right? The balance you have to strike. We have a guy as multi-talented as quarterback like Jalen Hurts. Just look at Baltimore with Lamar Jackson and how important he is to that offense during the course of the season. In the last 2 years, he hasn't been there when it comes down to crunch time, December, January football, playoff football, middle lineups. That's always your biggest fear. But again, we go back to the way that Jalen Hurts works at it, how strong he is, how compact he is. Second down and 10, just a 3-man rush. Hurts with time, swing it over. DeVonta Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. 37 yards, Hurts to Smith. Cordell Flott right here in the slot. What she's going to play it with heavy outside leverage, and he gets beat inside immediately. Great location by Jalen Hurts on the throw. DeVonta Smith never breaks stride and just runs away from Cordell Flott. And then how about Olamide Zaccheaus just planting Adoree Jackson? He drove him like 10 yards, planted him in the end zone. And they take advantage of the good field position. Here on second punt. So Jalen Hurts with his first passing touchdown in 3 games. Rare time when the Giants rushed only 3. Hurts is back there statuesque. Smith came open and been dancing on Christmas. Philly.
The NFL on TSN is brought to you in part by TSN Plus, the new home of NFL Red Zone. Subscribe now at tsn.ca/subscribe.
This Boxing Day, Best Buy has great deals for everyone. Cue the celebrations. We have deals for the influencers, the gamers, the indulgents, and deals that will make some people jump for joy. No matter your style, find deals worth celebrating at Best Buy.
Save $500. Get this 86-inch LG 4K Smart TV for just $1199.99. Only at Best Buy.
What do you do if your child needs hospital treatment, but your family lives far away? Ronald McDonald House is a place for families to stay while their child is in hospital. Because when families stay together, sick children get stronger.
Financial goals. Fidelity knows we've all got them. Maybe you want to own a home, or never own a home. Maybe you want to travel, or have a kid, or travel with your kid. Yours could be retiring early, or never retiring at all. At Fidelity, we know everyone has different goals. The one thing we share, we all want to get to them sooner.
We are playing to win. This team will never lose again.
Spoilers.
Not underestimate Tiger Woods.
Her 23rd major title.
It's going to be exciting. The Christmas Day triple header continues. Ravens, Niners on TSN and CTV.
Christmas Day in Philadelphia, unseasonably nice. Temperatures in the low 50s today. And so far they've treated their fans to nothing but good things. 17-3. Still in control in the division. If they win out, they'll win the East. They'll host the playoff game. 2 games against the Giants. And next week against the Cardinals. And the issue in this game so far for the Giants has been the punting of the special teams. And for more on Gillen, here's Pam.
Yeah, Joe, as he deals with that groin injury, I watched Giants punter Jamie Gillen in warm-ups, and he was noticeably limping after he punted. Generally looked uncomfortable. Special teams coordinator Thomas McGahee told me before the game that Gillen is wearing a wrap on his leg, and it hampers his mobility. But McGahee said Gillen is fine. He's wearing that wrap on his left kicking leg.
And with that, Pam, since the start of last season, over the first 4 drives of the game, the Eagles are outscoring the Giants 72-3. Saquon Barkley's got a big hole to start his drive, and his best run in a couple weeks goes for a dozen. This starts to feel already like a must-score touchdown drive for the Giants, doesn't it?
Absolutely. They've got to slow this down, and we've seen a 2-play scoring drive, a 3-play scoring drive, then a 17-play scoring drive. So that Philadelphia offense is really getting into a rhythm, and special teams is playing a huge role here in the first half.
Barkley back-to-back runs. Josh Sweat gets in after a short gain. Barkley had his career year last year, 1,300 yards. He said he went into it knowing that it was going to kind of be a turning point for his career one way or another. Now, he would have liked to have had that parlay with a bigger contract, but they couldn't come up with an extension that made sense for both sides, so he settled for that one-year deal. And when he's been on the field, he's been dynamic again.
That's why it was just so puzzling last week to see that production. 9 attempts, 14 yards, and again, it was 7-6 at halftime.
And grew up a lot of his childhood in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, watching Giants and Eagles games. Fields pursued, and he keeps it away. Hassan Reddick was on him immediately.
When you watch this defense, the two guys that jump out to you are Hassan Reddick and Josh Sweat, the two edge guys. Watch number 7. He goes inside. Daniel Bellinger's got, perfect. He's going inside. I'm just going to wash him down and let Tommy DeVito get outside and read coverage downfield. And he is up inside and pressure onto the quarterback. Just so much athleticism coming off the edges for Philly's defense. Sam Reddick was a walk-on at Temple. Turned himself into an All-American there in a first-round pick. He's turned into an NFL monster. But it's third and long once again for the Giants. Pressure gets there. DeVito gets away. But a flag down. DeVito down. Shaqiri finishes him off. That was doomed right away. And this is an area where this Giants offensive line really struggled last week. It's the twists up front. They're getting on different levels. There's gaps in between. They're not able to pass the games.
Offense number 61.
You're going to have, it's going to come from the left side, all your twists. And they're just out of sync. You can see, if you're Tommy DeVito and you're standing in the pocket and you actually see the faces of two of your offensive linemen coming towards you, you're in trouble. Not what you want. No. You should never see their face in pass protection. 77 sack allowed by the Giants this year. That's third most on time. Carney puts this one on the ground. And after a couple big returns, nearly hands it back to the Giants there. Lost a couple yards after the fumble. Dave Belton got him on special teams. And as we've seen time and again when these two teams face off, all Philadelphia so far.
The NFL on TSN is brought to you in part by TSN Plus, the new home of NFL Red Zone. Subscribe now at tsn.ca/subscribe. There are 4 stories left, and they're all bestsellers. But only one will get the perfect ending. The College Football Playoff begins New Year's Day on TSN.
It's the holidays. Let's unwrap a winner.
3 ticks left, and Dicker the kicker triple doinks it in.
I'm thinking 8 doinks.
Doink, 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 doink.
There we go.
Perfect amount of doinkage.